The rest is up to you. A little game of Would You Rather.
This game should be renamed. Who are we going to make angrier?
This is a tough one.
It is.
I've experienced perfection. Pressure doesn't affect me.
That is hot. I mean, I do have 5 solo dubs in Fortnite, if anyone's wondering. I'm 46 years old. Is that a problem?
Right. No.
0% chance, Ron Darling, please.
Never put. Never.
I'm 50, so.
Do not think you're just going to nail in the next 5 minutes of this show, because these are difficult. Life is about choices, Billy Rifkin. You know what I mean? Time to make some. Would you rather build your franchise around Adley, Julio Rodriguez, or Bobby Witt Jr.? We have been debating this all morning long.
I don't like this question.
I know, because we've been ranking them 1, 2, 3.
There's not a wrong
Do you want the
answer.
ages?
Right.
There's not.
Adley's 24, Julio's 21, and Bobby Witt's 22, if that matters.
Right. There's not a wrong answer to this, but I would go in a pecking order simply because if I'm just doing strategic. First of all, if you build a team, build a franchise, you want the catcher, the shortstop, and the center fielder.
Of course.
So you have them all in the mix. I'm putting more value on the shortstop position. And I admit, I have some bias in this. I saw Bobby Witt Jr. in Chicago in that All-America game 2 years in a row. Played with Bobby Witt Sr., but I would take this dude. He's 1 homer away from being 20-20 right now. Nobody's talking about him necessarily in the mix. And I actually think, and I'm not doing this lightly, this guy's a 30-30 guy in the big leagues, and he could do it multiple years. So I would take my shortstop first and foremost.
I'm going to extend this, but
go ahead.
When he was at that Under Armour All-American game, was he the bell of the ball?
He had one at bat in there that just spoke volumes to me, where he fouled off 4 pitches in a 3-2 count. It was a fastball changeup, a breaking ball, and a fastball, and then he had a hanging breaking ball 1 row from leaving Wrigley with the flags blowing straight down. There was no wind, and he 1 row from leaving, and 1 at bat. I'm looking at that and I go, this is not normal. So I would take the shortstop over everybody else.
And to your point, 19 home runs, 26 stolen bases in 120 games. What's your...
Very, very, very good. I mean, I'm going to have to go with Julio Rodriguez.
I know it.
Up the middle, same idea, center fielder. And just like you, I actually saw him play early in his career, and I was like, okay, who is this kid? Like, everything he did, D-Row, he just looked like a big leaguer already.
He's got a chance to be one of the, spokesmen for the league. Internationally.
He's got some...
face of a franchise.
Good looking. There's
you
a lot.
are torn, I can tell.
Yeah, I don't like this question at all, because I would legitimately take all 3.
Well, yes.
Because I watched what Buster Posey did when he came in, and how he commanded the room, and how he was on lock. And I think Adley Rutschman is right there.
Right.
Right there.
So is that where you're going?
No, he's going Bobby Witt.
I'm going Bobby Witt.
Hey, man, it's a tough question. It really is.
It's a tough question. He's
okay.
a 30-30 guy, and if he wasn't in Kansas City, the team as a whole's been struggling, we'd be talking about him a lot more.
D-Row, you said no comment to this earlier. We're going to pull it out of you. Would you rather give Judge or Ohtani the AL MVP? Judge on pace for 63. Ohtani wins the AL MVP this year. It will be the Angels' 4th in the last 7 years.
People got mad at me on Twitter, but the essence of the award for me is not best player statistically and the unicorn. For me, it's been Aaron Judge from start to finish. It can change, but for me, it's
okay, fine.
Aaron
I'm
Judge.
with you. I'm absolutely with you. My MVP is Aaron Judge. What he has meant to the Yankee organization, right, to the Yankee this year, being where they're at, they wouldn't have been there without Judge. Most outstanding player, Ohtani. We don't have that award. I'm actually campaigning for that award. But the MVP is Aaron Judge.
It's how you define the rule and what you want to play with, and I'm going to go with these 2 guys. I'm going to say it's Aaron Judge, because Ohtani, if you want to do the most outstanding player, if he hits 25 home runs and makes 25 starts, he should be the outstanding player every single year. But Judge to the Yankees is to me, it's far more valuable than obviously Ohtani is to the Angels. Just look at where they are in the standings.
Can I say this, Lauren? I mean, if you look at the WAR numbers right there, as a matter of fact, Judge is above Ohtani.
Close. I'm pretty close.
Very, very close. But if you want to get, split hairs. But the idea is this. How many times, you look at Julio Rodriguez's contract, how it's incentivized by MVP,
heavily, like $200 million.
You're trying to tell me that millions of dollars are going to be hinging on a writer's opinion? I need a most outstanding award, and the MVP award, because but
don't you think
we're
they'll take stats, RBI, home run? I mean, that's what they're.
Do you want to go back in history? I mean, I don't know if we have this, but we can go back in history, and I'm going to show you.
Oh my God!
I'm going to show you what has happened.
Oh,
Okay?
Carlos.
Let's go 2002. Alex Rodriguez with an AA or Miguel Tejada won the MVP. Is that fair?
Nope.
Okay. Now let's go back. 2004, Vladimir Guerrero wins the MVP. How about Ichiro Suzuki with almost a 10-win player, a 9-win player? Albert Pujols, you see the difference right there? Jimmy Rollins wins that MVP.
Well,
now, you know what those guys are getting? A pat on the back. Thank you. Miguel Cabrera, won it above Mike Trout. So all these most outstanding
Did Miggy
players.
win a Triple Crown that year? Or am I lying?
It was absolutely ridiculous. So I'm not saying that these guys did not deserve the MVP. All I'm saying is that the other guys are just getting a pat on the back. And if they have incentives in the contract, a writer's opinion just costs them millions of dollars.
Well, until somebody can show me in an econ or a calculus class how they're coming up with WAR,
Thank you.
I'm not buying it.
We need to come up with the right
Show me the formula.
We need to come up with the right formula for the most outstanding.
Because if I'm Andres Jimenez, I'm like going and asking
Consensus.
for an extension.
have advanced numbers and also have traditional numbers in there. And we come to a consensus.
Sorry, bringing
to
out your
what-
own graphics. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Would you rather have, this is a tough one, Emmanuel Clase or Edwin Diaz on the mound to close out a game? Would you like the numbers? Clase, lowest ERA among relievers. Listen to this. Over the last 2 years,
Right.
what is it, Bill? It's 1-2?
1, 2, 3.
And Diaz 1-3-8 and 52 1/3 this year. 100 strikeouts.
All right, so all your topics have been really good. Because
Except
I would like
for?
to say, what would you rather be hit by, a bus or a truck? It don't matter. Because either way, you're not walking away
That's my
from it.
next choice.
But here's the deal. I'm going to actually go with Clase on this one because he's only given up 4 long balls in those 2 years,
Yeah.
too. And that could be the one that could just crush you when a closer comes in and gives a 2-run bomb and you're losing by 1. But he's only given up 4 in two years. And he's had the best ERA for the 2 years with all closers.
I'm going with
That's a good one.
Diaz because
You'd rather have pizza
Clase's
or
pitching in
mustard?
Cleveland and Diaz is pitching in New York. Simple fact for me. Not saying Clase couldn't be as dominant, but last night the whole world knew that Edwin Diaz couldn't blow that save.
No.
Timmy
I
Trumpet
wanted
was on
no
one.
part of that.
That was
Whole nother
unbelievable.
animal, Carlos.
That was amazing.
Because you guys want the moment, Lauren. I'm like, I want no part
Wow.
of that.
You better believe that. Lauren, I was there last night, and it
Did
was
you have your phone
electric.
out like that, or did you enjoy
No,
it?
no. For that moment, I was already gone.
Look at this guy.
But I'm just saying, like, the electricity in that ballpark is unbelievable pregame, let alone right there when the trumpets are going off.
All right, so but here's my take on this.
Tell me.
When you bring the trumpet player out, and if you give up the good,
Oh, it's
can you
over.
imagine that other dugout?
It's over.
Oh, we're in your.
Well, you guys
Oh.
and you guys
When Jimmy Trumpet comes,
Take that.
wait, when Josh Donaldson, they used to do the umbrellas, and you
Yes.
said, if I get him out, if I strike him out, I'm doing the umbrella.
You know where that trumpet can go, is what they're going to be saying.
Let's dream a little bit for this last one. Would you rather have the Dodgers, Astros, or Mets starting staff if fully healthy? But this is projected out to this year, so no Walker Buehler. Carlos.
yeah, I'm Mets. I'm going with the Mets. Healthy
Astros.
Mets.
Healthy Mets.
Astros.
DeGrom Scherzer.
Because then I'm just
DeGrom
gonna,
Scherzer.
I'm just going to throw on the back end of it, not with the starting staff, but they have the #1
Look at
bullpen
this.
ERA,
I'm with
too.
you.
Hey, by the,
Houston.
I'm with
Oh,
you.
I
And
see what
Houston's
you
deep.
did.
by the way,
I
Cookie
see
Carrasco
it.
looking good. Cookie Carrasco looking good.
He is looking good.
Coming back soon.
I'm not mad at you guys.
Talk
I'm
about
just
no
telling
wrong
you,
answer.
this would be they're #1 in ERA the whole year.
I have one final one. We've
Come on now.
documented Mark, the fan in Milwaukee, who got put in the friend zone by a girl on the Jumbotron. Do we remember that? It read, "We're better off as friends." I'm paraphrasing, but that's kind of what it said. Would you rather be put in the friend zone or be told straight to your face, not interested?
Straight to my face, not interested. I can respect that.
Yeah.
You put me in a friend. I'm not getting put in a friend zone.
You go.
I don't think we're built to be friends.
No.
We're going.
Just tell me straight up.
Get
I'll be
out
like,
of here.
I don't want to be a
Can I
friend.
buy you a drink? Not
Would I-
interested.
would I
Don't
rather?
care.
Okay, and I don't want to be a friend.
Would you rather
Bye.
hit
I
by
really
a
don't want to be a
truck or a
friend. I
bus?
Right. It doesn't
Eaten by
matter.
a shark? That's
an alligator.
my fear. That's a bus with teeth taking you.